Hello everyone and welcome to California Gardening. In today's episode, we will look at growing pineapples in containers or pots. We are in Irvine, California, Zone 10, and our first pineapple growing video has racked up a whopping 10 million views. Back to our video today, you can see how easy it is to grow pineapples in containers like you see. You need a wider container. Wider containers like whiskey barrels work best for growing pineapples. For the soil mix, use a mineral-based potting mix. I've gone through it in detail in my citrus growing video. The only thing different about pineapples is adding lots of chicken manure or steer manure, as pineapple plants need a lot of nitrogen to grow well. Now, the last time I posted my video on cutting pineapples, I got some great tips from all of you on how to cut it properly. I'll use one of those techniques here. Let me know how I did cutting this pineapple by posting in the comments below. And we are done removing the peel and are cutting it into these pieces. Always remember that pineapples that ripen on the plant are very sweet and delicious. So back to our container where our pineapples are growing. You can see that we have used a wide whiskey barrel container to grow our pineapples. This holds about 24 gallons of soil and is wide enough to grow multiple plants and harvest pineapples easily. Now we also tried a much larger pot, around 45 gallons, and the results were even better. You can see we are growing 3 pineapple plants in this 45-gallon container, and this has a lot of worm castings and manure. We enriched the soil with a lot of nitrogen, which pineapple plants love. You can see the leaves are nice and lush green and look very healthy. For our next step, I'm going to show you how to use calcium carbide. A lot of you had commented earlier that you were not getting fruits on your plants, so this technique should help you. You take 1 or 2 granules of the calcium carbide and add it around the leaf and stem area of the pineapple plant. Add some water. Calcium carbide reacts with water to produce acetylene or ethene gas, which is similar to ethylene gas when it comes to inducing inflorescence or flowers and ripening of the pineapple fruit. Remember that we are not really ingesting the calcium carbide, so it's relatively safe from an organic growing viewpoint. We are only using the emitted gas to trigger inflorescence in our pineapple plant. One of the downsides of using this technique on your pineapple plants is that in addition to producing ethylene, this reaction also produces heat. So sometimes you'll notice some dark brown areas around your pineapple plants, but I've not found it to be an area of concern at all. The benefits outweigh the cons in this case. After 2 months, we got flowers on our pineapple plants, and in another 2 months, you can see that we now have large pineapples growing on these pineapple plants. You can see some vigorous growth as well as some side shoots growing here, which is good to see. And these pineapples look very pretty and they will mature quickly on the plant, turning fully yellow and orange. One key aspect of growing pineapple plants is their extremely large nitrogen requirements. Make sure you use nitrogen-rich sources like chicken manure, all-purpose fertilizer, as well as a slow-release fertilizer to feed your pineapple plants, and you will be rewarded with nice, large pineapples. You can now see that the pineapples have started ripening on the plant and turning yellow. The other pineapples are looking great too. Our pineapple plant is growing in partial sun. This area gets about 4 to 6 hours of sunlight during the day, which is enough to grow nice looking pineapples. Now, as far as insects and diseases on pineapples, I do not spray anything on my pineapple plants. I just don't see any insects or fungal diseases on them. If you're in a more humid area, you can use a liquid fungicide. A copper fungicide works well if you have brown or dark spots on your pineapple leaves. It's harvest time now, and we are going to go ahead and harvest 1 pineapple from our plant growing in the spot. You can see the pineapple is large and fully ripe now at this stage. This is a nice big pineapple. And yes, you can grow pineapples in containers to get a great harvest. You don't need a lot of space. I'm eventually planning to grow these on my raised beds too in the future. So if you want to see that video and many others like this one, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to get all our future updates. After you harvest the pineapple, the first step is to save the crown to help with planting one more plant if you wish to. We will then use the older brute force peeling method, which we did earlier. Not the most optimal, but definitely much faster. And here are our pineapple pieces after cutting. They look amazing. Let's go ahead and harvest one more. As you see here, nice big pineapple. It just breaks off the plant once ripe. And I've been showing all these pineapple harvests as a part of my monthly video series, which is also a very interesting series to plan your garden every month. So make sure you check those videos out. I'll link it in the video description below. Here is one more pineapple that we are harvesting. Nice big pineapple. And as usual, Tesla is curious to know what's going on in our garden. He's one companion that I have that's always ready to be with me in my garden, bask in the sun, and he does enjoy a pineapple piece or two for his treat. But as you can see here, it's a beautiful looking pineapple, and we cut it into pineapple rings this time. They are absolutely fresh and delicious. We will harvest the last one now, and you can see it just breaks away from the plant when completely ripe. And your pineapples will be of varying sizes, so be aware of that. But it's still your own fresh, homegrown pineapple to enjoy. Now let's talk about propagation techniques. This is something I was asked often on my previous video. The first and easiest propagation technique is the one I've already shown you earlier, which is using a pineapple crown, placing it in water, and then letting the roots grow, and then planting it. The second method is to root the suckers or offshoots coming from the mother pineapple plant after it has produced pineapples. Here you can see we are removing these suckers and planting it in the same pot. And this will grow roots in about a month or two and become a separate pineapple plant. This is a great way to add more pineapple plants in your garden. And for the next propagation technique, let me harvest this Caribbean pineapple, one of the best we grow, and then show you step by step on how to use the side shoots from the fruit for propagation. And then around the pineapple fruit, you can see many suckers growing. Each of these can be propagated into a separate pineapple plant. We will remove the pineapple suckers from the fruit first. We have about 5 or 6 of these. And let's look at the pineapple itself. It's a fully ripe pineapple that we harvested in the month of January. So yes, pineapples can ripen in relatively cooler weather too, although winters are generally milder in Southern California. We will now show you how to turn these suckers into pineapple plants. Just take one of these and put them in smaller pots first. We just used some potting mix we already had on our hands for this, and put each one of these into the potting mix so that the rooting area is fully in contact with the soil. Do this for each of the plants we are planning to start. In just a month or two, these will start growing roots, and you will have 5 more pineapple plants to plant in your garden. See how easy these pineapple propagation techniques are? Try it out and let us know if this works for you. Or if you have any other propagation techniques, let us know in the comments below. And there we have it. That was our episode on growing pineapples in containers or pots. Please give us a thumbs up on this video. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments box below. We'll see you again soon. Happy gardening.